start talking about. We're going to recap some companies. Last week I did not have any updates on companies. This week I have an whole ton of them. And Kevin told me, he cracked the whip this morning. He said, "You're going to tell people, give people updates on as many companies as you can, because right now with the market like it is, people can buy shares at a discount." Okay, and that's true. All right, so I'm going to give you some highlights. I've got about, I think, 8 or 9 companies I'm going to talk about here. If I had more time right before the presentation, I would put some more slides together, but I plain ran out of time. All right, so what do we have here? We got Eskay Mining, very big position for us. Came out with important news this week. I am a director, full disclosure. All right, what is this data? We found through stream sediment sampling that there are numerous, very, very high quality gold anomalies across this entire property. Yeah, I've been trying to tell people this from day one. We have 85% of the prospective belt for these precious metal-rich VMS systems on our ground. We are immediately south of Skeena. Eskay Creek deposit belongs to Skeena. We have all the ground to the south and east, and et cetera, okay? What do we see here? Look at that anomaly, number one. That is a whopper. Okay, that is a multi-catchment Bleg anomaly. The numbers are off the chart. It's south on our quarry property, 100% owned. There's something big down there. Okay, we did do a little bit of work there last year, but our team is simply not up to speed with that area yet. But we now think that we have a complete reinterpretation. We see 3 anticlines. Those are the big gray bananas that you see. And we see the deposits occur around the periphery of those bananas. Okay, we think that big gold anomaly in the south is derived off of VMS systems that are outcropping somewhere in that area, both on the east side of the Eskay anticline and the west side of the eastern anticline. Okay, so a big target for us. What else popped up? Look up there at number 3, at the north end of the eastern anticline. You can see yet again a very, very high grade Bleg anomaly. Okay, this is super exciting. Why? Because guess what? Eskay Creek, look at where Eskay Creek sits. It sits right up at the north end of the Eskay anticline. Have we found yet another Eskay Creek deposit at the north end of the eastern anticline? Maybe, okay? But those Bleg numbers are absolutely off the chart. They're fantastic numbers that tell us there's a big gold system there. There is absolutely no historic work there. None. Number 2, the number 2 there. That gold anomaly, even though it's more subtle, is actually telling us the western limb of the Eskay anticline is popping out again from underneath the Bowser Lake sequence. The Bowser is cover rock. Okay, so that big blue area is basically an area that's covered by rock that doesn't let the gold out. Okay, so when we saw the gold anomalism at 2, we are now confident that the western limb of the Eskay anticline continues. So basically, Sibalulu, the project up at the north there, which is on our ground, it pops out again to the south. I mean, that's a fantastic outcome. So I could talk about the rest of them, but I don't have time. But look, we're starting to see targets. You cannot swing a cat without hitting the drill target here, or a new target here. All right, let's go to the next slide.